Today we're at Hindhead and the plan is to take the Rome 639 trail. This trail is a very demanding walk, including some really steep gradients, uneven surfaces, and is 6.39 miles or 10.28 kilometers. We start the walk at the north car park, or north end of the car park. We start off on the trail just north of the National Trust car park. First intersection, there's a sign saying that Rome 639 leads off to the right, and the Hickham hike goes straight across. We're heading off to the right with the Rome 639 signs. As we continue our descent through the glorious landscape, the path turns off to the right. And as we emerge from the woods, we're gifted with some more glorious views over the landscape. All I can hear is the birds chirping. Beautiful. And then suddenly the descent starts, which implies the resulting climb is not too far away. I must say the signs are a little bit confusing. At one stage they are yellow for the hike and walk or trail, then they turn white for Rome 639, then they go back to yellow again. Anyway, fingers crossed we're on the right route. So having come down the hill, I've been told to look out for a right turn at this intersection, which will take me steeply down the hill. And then I've been warned a very steep climb on the other side, which would be the north side of the Devil's Punch Bowl. At the moment I'm on the south side. Okay, here goes. Descent and climb. So now the sign says turn left into the valley, and I continue the steep descent with a beautiful little house and field on my right hand side with lots of lovely horses grazing. I've now reached a lovely little stream meandering its way through the woodland here, and presumably now I'm very near the bottom of the valley and about to start my ascent on the north side of the Devil's Punch Bowl. Hopefully you can hear the water gurgling from the stream, and sure enough, as soon as I pass the next bend I can see the ascent is starting in front of me. So fingers crossed it won't be too long and too exhausting. And as I look over my shoulder from the climb, I can see I've already made a fair distance up through the hillside, and hopefully not too far to go now. And just a few yards further on I see a beautiful sign which says cafe, only 1.25 miles. So off we go and head into the sun. We're now on the north side of the Devil's Punch Bowl and picking up the afternoon sun, which is delightful. I've now reached some beautiful open space with the sun on the tops of the trees in the distance, and the trail leads me up to a gate, and luckily for me there's the sign that says Rome 639, so we're on the right track and we carry straight on. And on our left we pass Gnome Cottage, which is tucked away. The sign we've just passed says Gibbet Hill to the left, and there's also the Rome 639 sign. So the cafe that was 1.5 miles still seems 1.5 miles away. And as quickly as we've joined it, it's time to leave the laneway again and wander off through the track in the woods. We're now at the easterly end of the Devil's Punch Bowl, looking obviously over to the west. It's still extremely quiet, still only the birds chirping and just the occasional odd traveller to say hello to. And just what I didn't want as we near the end of the walk, I can see the path descend steeply and then of course rises steeply a few yards further on. And finally we get to El Grande, or the big one, which the other walkers along the trail tell me I'm allowed to stop halfway and have a breather. Let's see how we get on. The others were right. It really is one heck of a steep climb. I think I probably got 7/8 of the way. Decided stopping for a break is the ideal thing to do, and hopefully back to the car shortly and a sip of water.